How is it going, guys? Luke here, and welcome back with some more Pot Limit Omaha content. We're playing some PLO 50 today live, and we're gonna see what's coming up. We find some interesting hands, what we can learn, and today I want to focus specifically on pre-flop. I think it's nice to have like one sort of focus point throughout a session. And pre-flop, playing lower stakes is always interesting. I think pre-flop is anyway always interesting. So that's gonna be the focus of today. If you have any questions about pre-flop strategy, of course, make sure to head over to the comment section below and ask me your question. If you guys enjoy this content, make sure to subscribe to the channel, give the video a thumbs up. And also check out the link below the episode if you want to learn more about Pot Limit Omaha strategy. Head over to plomastermind.com. Okay, guys, we're gonna get going. It will be a 20-minute session or so. And we're gonna focus, as mentioned, mainly on pre-flop. Pre-flop, I think there are a lot of interesting GTO things to learn, but also a lot of adjustments we want to make based on how the population is playing. And I might share a couple of them depending on what comes up today. If you also play on Ipoker, let me know in the comment section if you like this site, if you like the format there, playing regular tables over Zoom. I certainly do. And yeah, you can see that we have some people color-coded by now. We got a purple player, we got a bluish players here, we got dark blue. Some more recreational colors. Ace King 7-6, top left. It's gonna be a call. If we would be double suited, we can squeeze. If we would have higher suits, higher side cards, we could potentially squeeze with the single suited one. I don't think this is a squeeze, to be honest. Ace King 7-6, we have a gutter, backdoor nut flush draw. We've seen this player potting quite often. Now, I don't want to call a pot size bet. So I'm actually going to lead out myself and see what happens. We have some backdoor equity. We got the nut gutter. On this board, we probably have some leads being in the big blind, although it's not too many because the board is fairly dry. We face a check raise, easy fold. My opponent in the cutoff also folds. Ace King Queen 8, going to go for a steal. In general, people in the big blind, they over fold versus steals. So that's always good to remember if you are in this spot. Gonna bet the turn. In the meantime, we ISO raise Ace King 7-4 against two limpers. Pretty standard. We flop top and bottom pair backdoor flush draw. Not too great actually. Not too great. So SPR against this player is around 2.5, so we need over 40% equity. We got one player behind. Don't think we do that great, to be honest. Don't think we do that great. Oh, I'm also timing out. I think I would have folded, to be honest. I'm just not that confident that stacking off there is the right play. He had bottom set. Like, against that hand, we are pretty dead. And against a combo draw, we can also be in a fairly bad shape, actually. I was timing out. I think I would have ended up folding. What did these guys have? Bottom set. And pair plus nut flush draw. Yep. And you can see that these guys, so pre-flop, like this is what they limp, for example. Definitely a hand we should fold. Like, at these games, there is not really a limping range. Like, it shouldn't exist. Like, picking up the blinds pre-flop without having to pay rake is like a huge win. And it's a huge loss if you basically see a flop. Because the side will eat away a good portion of the pot, so it will get more difficult to win there, basically. Like, table number 2, this is also pretty close. Definitely not a great hand, I would say. Like, this player is fairly loose. I think we are pretty close to break even with this hand. We could open raise. We could also fold, I would say. We flop 3 pair. Against these wider ranges, I'm going to start betting. Like, generally, this is a board where we're going to do a lot of checking. But I think these players play wide ranges. So we don't have to check that often. This player is also pretty short, by the way. 13 big blinds. Pretty nice hand on table number 1. Double suited kings with an ace. Let's see if we can get some action. Nope. I think one of the things you should remember is that people, generally speaking, overfold in the big blind versus steal. So you can get away with raising fairly often on the button, I would say. I think that's definitely a mistake many players make that play low stakes, that they don't open raise the button enough. I've had a lot of students, for example, that raise the button only 30% or so instead of the number being closer to 50. So if you are someone that is not open raising that often there, then you probably should make some adjustments. Top and bottom pair with 1 diamond. On this board, I think I'm actually just going to start with a bet. Pretty nice turn. I mean, we really hope that he has an ace, of course, that we can get the money in against that hand. So if we bet 8, it would be 20, 28. So something along this line seems okay. Try to get stacks in. He actually folds. This is a fold. This will also be a fold. I do open raise 9933 single. Like, doesn't seem to be that great, to be honest. I think this is probably a fold. Especially with these guys, like, we're just gonna see a lot of flops. Little fold equity pre-flop. One of the worst double paired hands, obviously. So I don't really like that. But if we flop bottom set, I do like it more. I'm gonna go with a bet first of all. Against this wide player, I think it's pretty important to bet. We could check raise. Like, by check raising, we can get the money in. It's also a turn he connects fairly well with and could do a good amount of stabbing. So I think check raising is good. And of course he checks. Now we're going to check. 6 5 4 4. Okay, so he had an open-ender. Okay. What happened here? We open raise and we get 2 callers. I think we have a limper. No hearts. We have 1 heart in our hand and the open-ender. We can bet or we can check back, I would say. I think checking back is not that bad, to be honest, against 2 players. But with the open-ended straight draw, backdoor, and flush draw, like this is obviously not too great. We're gonna call. Hope to hit an ace, a spade, a straight, maybe even a 5. So 37 to win a pot of like, so 40 almost to win a pot of like 160, so 25%. Probably have 2 aces. We got the 9s and the 4s. I don't know. Really not sure. Really not sure. Like around 10 outs. Probably just not enough. Ah. Queen, queen, 9 deuce. Nice. Look at this, guys. Look at this. Oh my god. Come on. Very nice. Look at this play, guys. Look at this play. What a complete... Very nice. So he check raises queens. So complete overvalue of his overpair. And then stacks up. Okay, so table number 4, we ISO raise on the close end, but the button seems to be someone that does find folds. In position against a limper is fine. I don't have any stats on the small blind or the big blind. Top pair, gutter, 1 heart. Backdoor, not flush draw, 1 diamond. Pretty close. I'm gonna check, I think. Like the small blind should interact with this board fairly well. Now we are checking again. Yeah, I'm not sure, guys. I'm not sure. Maybe I should have bet the flop, actually. Yeah, it's not great. Now we get this. And now we have to fold even, I think. Yeah, not too happy there. Let me know what you guys would have done there. I think betting the flop to start with is probably the way to go. Got some aces. One of the things that you see at low stakes, I would say pre-flop, is that there is not that much aggressive 3-betting. People play pretty passive, being as 3-betters basically. Like, they do a ton of cold calling, but not that much 3-betting. So the general tendency is that people are more passive, I would say, the lower stakes you go. Obviously, we have the crazy recreational players on every stake, but I think the general tendency is that both the regulars and the recreational players are more on the tight end. Let's see if we face a 3-bet now by one of these players so that we can come over the top with our aces. That would be pretty nice. Would be nice if this player comes over the top. We are a little bit deeper than 100 big blinds. I'm actually going to call this one. We're check folding now. So we have an 8. We got an 8. Let's try to fold out 2 pair. We can wrap like the 10, the jack high straight. We get jack raised. And we're going to fold. Flop went c-bet call, turn goes check check. River, I bet. I will fold this like table number 1. We have a wrap against a very wide player. Just gonna check this hand. I mean, I will call. We make straight. No diamond. Couple of better straights out there. Also, we don't have a diamond. My opponent is not extremely aggressive post-flop so far. I think I'm just gonna fold. Money goes in on table number 2. Let's see what these guys show up with. Straight versus 2 pair. Picking up aces. Again, we are very deep. Rainbow aces. Probably gonna be a call unless this player comes over the top. When you get deeper, you're gonna tighten up your 3-betting range out of position. And if we 3-bet, it will be 30 in the middle with like... Yeah, probably gonna call. You can still get someone that comes over the top, obviously. Gonna check. Flop goes check, check. Don't want to bet this turn, I would say. Pretty weird sizing. Like, if he would have 2 pair, I mean, he's gonna bet bigger, right? I mean, I almost feel like I have the best hand, but like 2 pair. Wouldn't 2 pair bet much larger? Wouldn't 2 pair bet much larger? Why would he bet this sizing? He could have like kings, but I don't know. I think we're gonna get it in actually. Like, I just don't really see his sizing being that strong. And he folds. That's nice. Guys, if you like this type of content, subscribe to the channel, give the video a thumbs up. Check out the link below to the PLO Mastermind if you want to learn more about Pot Limit Omaha. I did enjoy this session. Let me know if you did that as well. If you have any questions in the comment section. I hope to see all of you soon for more Pot Limit Omaha content. GG, take care, and good luck at the tables. Bye-bye.